the announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
Gman. You know you're breaking the law right now. I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir.
I am not playing Dragnauct.
My name is Gman. You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
So big can this guy be?
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Gman.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
So big can this guy be?
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
Hello there. How are you today? Man. I swear there is, I don't know what it is with anti-intellectualism in America, but my God, some of these people are fucking stupid. Oh, well. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a Facebook post, and there's something that I do on Facebook, and it's real fun. You should try it. Don't have something that people think is contentious, and it involves a study. I'm going to put that in air quotes. And when you see people not actually talking about the study or deliberating the actual data in the study, ask them if they want to sit down and discuss the merits of the study. Actually sit down and read it. Don't actually put any position on anything. Don't for or against, or just, you know what, say let's sit down and discuss it. I've had 3 people tell me my position on the topic that I've purposely avoided giving, and I've just stuck to that. And it's really interesting seeing them respond and tell me that I need to provide evidence for a claim I've literally never even made. So it's real fun. It's honestly picking on the slow kids, but that's because I'm obviously intellectually superior. I'm reading what I'm being told. So that's part of the reason I actually have a lot of my Facebook and social media profiles with me with lab coat on. It makes people feel a certain type of way. And yes, I do that on purpose. Yes, it is really interesting. Actually, I did a little experiment where I took off the avatar of me or whatever, the profile pic of me with a lab coat and just regular old drag, handsome, fresh face cut, Jesus, haircut, facial hair, everything looking good, and I am taken less seriously. And I don't get those comments about feeling superior, even though I say the same exact shit. Nothing changed, but I put the lab coat on, and people instantly go, "You think you're so much smarter than me?" Yeah. Anyway, folks, it is hot, man. God damn. Okay, I'm about to turn up this air. All right. I somehow missed this particular stream. I think this had to be late at night. This had to be. Yeah, it's really, really dark. And this one's interesting because it's not necessarily false. This one is actually pretty true. Someone had mentioned to me that I exploit Gman for money. That is partially true. That is actually partially true. What I honestly get out of it, like my motivation, is just Schadenfreude. Like seeing him miserable, seeing Shandy miserable, actually makes me feel good. You could think about whatever you want as far as that. I fully admit that their misery is delicious to me. And the lobster bisque and the titty pics are just bonuses. So trust me, if this was a full-time job, I'd put a lot more effort into it. But anyway, we're not combat medic. Yes, I was a combat medic in the Army. How'd you know? But this one's interesting because I evidently listened to a little bit of this, but I don't really remember it. I think he kind of just carried this over into some of his other videos, but it's going to be more whining and complaining. I guess it's just G-Man's upset that people are being exploited for money. It's interesting because he keeps going on modern day debates, but whatever, right? We don't have to be consistent. We'll just say things. So, all right, buddy, let's see what we got.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to GTV. I am G-Man, your host, GTV. I am G-Man, your host, and today I want to talk about what's actually going on in this community of YouTubers that I'm in, and what needs to be done. All right. First and foremost, I hope everybody had a great day today. I hope a lot of people are was able to make money to provide for their families. I hope people was able to remain healthy and not contract anything that could be life-threatening. And I hope that that you remain healthy, well, and
keep your dicks clean.
You keep doing good and everything. I'm gonna do this video in the name of my Lord and my Savior Jesus Christ. So this will be a ministerial type video. I don't know how many scriptures I'm going to be quoting in this particular video, but there are some things that really needs to be said. All right. So I know the Bible talks about turning the other cheek. That if someone slaps you on the one side, you give them the other side to slap on. If they slap you on one side, you turn around and let them slap you on the other. Okay. And I think that people take advantage of the fact that we believe that, and they do things on purpose, thinking that Christians are not going to do anything about it. And it would be a silly thing to do, because they would misinterpret one of the most important scriptures in the entire Bible. It does not mean that you just sit there and you take a pummeling and you don't do nothing about it. Okay, that same Bible teaches us about how to exercise wisdom. And
you notice that he's mentioning all these values and shit that people need to have, and from his theological perspective, none of these traits he embodies at any point in time. That's what I love. I love that about G-Man. He will mention you know, people need to be humble, people need to be caring and forgiving, and it's like, when are you gonna start doing that, my man? Like, when is that going to be a part of, you know, your character trait? Like, if I were to make a character sheet, if there was a Gman RPG, it's a tabletop game, barrels of fun, whatever you want to call it, when is that going to be in your bio, huh? When?
How to act and our responsibility to protect ourselves and to protect our families for righteousness' sake, not necessarily because your pride was hurt or your ego was hurting or was hurt or whatever. But the point of the matter is there are more scriptures that have to be added to that one scripture in order for you to get a proper understanding of what you're actually reading. Again, it doesn't mean that you just take a pummeling and you don't do anything about it. If somebody broke into your home and attacked your wife, you're not going to just stand there and go, "You finished? Well, honey, turn around so he can beat you up on the other side." That's ridiculous. Okay? King David was a man after God's own heart. All right? And this was a man of war. Okay? Where Solomon failed. I'm sorry, not Solomon. I'm sorry. Where King Saul failed. Where he didn't necessarily do what God told him to do, David did it. How you doing, Kay, the realest one? So people will take advantage of you if you mishandle that scripture and you just let people pummel you and you don't do anything about it. What does that got to do?
You notice the kind of bit of irony here, people, you know, attacking someone's wife and not doing anything about it. Now, I shouldn't have to tell y'all seen this guy. He's made videos about my wife. He's attacked my wife, and he gets upset when I go after him and I tell him I'm gonna fuck his sister. Now, then I'm wrong. I'm the bad guy. Dragnauct, you're the bad guy for responding to him attacking your wife. I know. I'm a terrible ass person.
With the video that that I'm about to do here today, there are a lot of people on YouTube illegally, and I want to make sure that this is
illegal.
Understood. They're doing it against the law, profiting off of Christians on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, when a person makes a video response, they are protected by fair use.
Oh, are they? What? So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me? What is that? Dim Tavis, what's up? Is Gman sick or tired today? This was on the 26th, sir. This was, or ma'am, I don't know. This is on the 26th, and he's a little tired. He's just a little bit. This is later in the day, you know. This is, in fact, it's so later in the day that it's nighttime, and he's run out of G juice. When you run out of G juice, you just sapped, you know, just lethargic. So that's what we're hearing.
You can take a copywritten something that's copywritten, and as long as you're criticizing it, or you are cutting it up and you're doing some type of a documentary or something like that on it, then how you doing? Let's get biblical. You're able to use it by law. You're protected by the law with fair use. However, if someone is taking whole projects that you've done, all right, let me make sure everything's all right with that again. Cool. So if they're taking whole projects that you're doing and there's no criticism.
Now, I agree with this. If someone's just taking your whole video and, I don't know, just uploading it, yeah, that's not cool, right? You do need to have some criticism, kind of like what I'm doing right now.
Involved in what they're doing, and they're just taking your video and putting it on their channel. There's no mirrored on it, used with permission. They didn't contact you about it or anything like that. They're not protected by fair use at this point. It is not their intellectual property. They're doing it with the assumption that you won't mind, is provided that they either talk about your YouTube channel, provide a YouTube link, or put the word mirror there. You understand what I'm saying? You can still tell them to take it down if you want. All right? They are not protected by any rules here on YouTube, fair use or anything like that. And what a lot of them are doing in this community is that they're taking your videos. Then you guys need to do a YouTube search and go look at who's doing it. because I'm actually going to be making a video this weekend, preparing everybody for my new podcast that I'm going to be doing concerning these secular religions. Because I'm going to tell you something. Y'all think I did damage to that Hebrew Israelite community. You wait until you see what I do to these secular religions. Because I'm going to expose them hard, very hard. And it's coming. It's going to be nasty, I'm telling you, especially when I get around to these atheists and agnostics. It's going to take about a month for me to get to them. But when it's time for me to get to them, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it because I'm going to get a lot of people to take action against this stuff. But some people are taking your videos and they're running ads on it. And they're making money.
Wait. So if my channel's monetized and there are ads running on the channel no matter what I post, then that somehow invalidates the crit. So I'm trying to understand this here. So if the material is under fair use and the channel reviewing it is already monetized, then that somehow is bad. Okay, I'm letting them finish.
Money on it. Some of them are taking your videos, it's not mirrored, they're not criticizing it, and they're collecting super chats off of your work on their YouTube channel. Okay, some of them are getting views for it, some of them maybe 30, 40 views, they're not really getting a whole lot or whatever. But the point of the matter is that they're taking them and they're making money off of it. So that's number one. All right. What they're also doing, where they're making money off of you Christians and off of myself, is that they are can I put this? They're inviting you to their YouTube platforms to slander you. Now let me explain something to you. This goes on off of YouTube as well, and they try this with celebrities in the real world. We'll talk about this sometime this weekend when I give you the proof and the receipts of what I'm talking about. But then you see these same celebrities suing these other people and getting a lot of money for what they're doing. Again, the reason why Christians are not doing this because they keep saying that they don't care, or they don't know what's going on. All right? Or they don't think that they can win because they're too busy listening to the enemy. One of the things I've learned when I play high school ball, my first thing my coach told me, you never, ever, 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 ever listen to the enemy. You never listen to your opponent. Ever.
Don't listen to them. They're trying to get in your head and fuck with you. They're trying to. Don't do it. It's a game.
That's the first rule. That's one of the first rules he told me when I joined high school basketball. He said, never listen to your opponent. Never listen to your opponent. And because what they're going to try to do is try to threaten you and say, if you go through this, it's going to cost you lawyers, yada, yada, yada. It's not going to be worth it. And they're going to try to do all that stuff to stop you from dealing with them. Okay? So what they're doing is that they're inviting you to their YouTube channels, and then they're slandering you. And while they're slandering you, making stuff up about you, saying that you did things that you didn't do, they're collecting super chats. And I'm talking to the atheist community because you're not going to like what...
Who's doing that, Gman? Who's doing that? Tell them to stop.
I'm going to say at the end of the video. All right? They're collecting super chats. They're getting ad revenue off of these false claims that they're making about you that your employer could see on YouTube, or that a family member or potential girlfriend or whatever could see, and it could cost you based on a lie or a rumor that they're making about you. And that's important. All right? Do not let these soda pop fake lawyers on YouTube lie to you and tell you that you don't got a case. They're only telling you that to stop you from taking action. Because even if you take them to court and you lose, you actually win because you show them that you're not playing with them. If you do nothing, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Veckel took my advice when I told him to go get his stuff copywritten on regarding his 12 series. This is only a matter of time before one of these narcissistic atheists or narcissistic people on YouTube decide to take his series and put it on their YouTube channel, thinking he doesn't own it. Oh, he owns it. He owns it. And you'll get hit with a lawsuit if you try to take it.
A lawsuit? A motherfucking lawsuit's coming.
There are things that I'm working on right now on my YouTube channel to get it it's not copyright. What's the phrase I'm looking for? It's going to be what's the phrase they told me? I forget the phrase.
They told
I had a long day today, guys. I'm tired. But where you're going to have to get permission from me before you use certain things. And to be honest, I don't even really need that right now. I can literally DMCA, God knows how many different people on here. I can name them if you want. I can tell you the videos and why they're breaking not only terms of service, but they're breaking the law. You understand what I'm saying? So
you're breaking the law right now.
Yeah, so they're bringing you to their YouTube channels, and then there's something that Dragnauct told me. I'll say something positive on this YouTube channel, and I hope Steve McRae sees this in the future because I didn't know that this was the case. Now I'm assuming that Drag told me the truth.
I'm not really convinced that secondhand smoke is a real thing.
When you add your critique to the original, it becomes a transitive work and is the person making the comments property. They're making money off of their original connect critiquing your content. But you know what? You won't listen, so fuck you, Gary.
Every time that fucking Streamlabs thing plays, it scares the piss out of me. Because it's so goddamn loud.
The research that I did shows that so far Drag has not been lying. I recently learned that Steve McRae and Kyle was paying people to go on a non.
No. What I said was I had heard a rumor that people were paid. Some people were paid to be guests. Now, I didn't say that was the case. There's no way that I'd actually know that. I said that I had heard that. And now it's interesting that it went from, hey, I've heard that they were paying certain guests, I don't know, to Dragnauct knows for sure that they were paying folks. How would I fucking know that? But then again, little small discrepancies. It's just small discrepancies.
A sequitur show to be a guest. And they conspired to say that they're going to pay people, but they're not going to pay me and my friends when we go on the show. Steve McRae, you better hope that's not true. You better hope that's not true. Now, while I don't think you broke any laws by doing that, when I'm done with you in the court of public opinion, you ain't going to know what happened to you.
Steve is going to lose in the court of public opinion. If you don't know how much he pays attention to versus not, this should tell you something. Just saying.
That I promise you. All right? Because I can use something like that, especially with the project that I'm going to be doing soon. You can laugh about it all you want. You will not think it's funny when I'm done with you. All right? So that's how they're going about doing it. The reason why I'm bringing up the going to people's YouTube channels and the super chats and all of this stuff, there are two examples that I want to bring up. The first example is something that happened recently. Floyd challenged me to a debate.
Freedom. Bitch.
Did she just call me a bit? Fuck you, ho.
And for the most part, myself, Vecco, and a lot of people have a certain amount of respect.
Freedom. When Drag asked Gman how stupid he could get, Gman thought it was a challenge.
You have a point.
For Floyd. Because Floyd at least
Freedom. I thought this is why the pre-trials were a thing. No one reviews Veckel because in dumb. Here is a bribe, get your cuz garlic knots this time. Hashtag UT.
Nah, I'm just gonna stick to my regular stuff. Thank you though. Boring and dumb. My boss walked in.
Reads the Bible. He at least come to these debates prepared. He doesn't come in there with that, you're not worth my time nonsense and all.
He thinks the court of public opinion is a physical place. Maybe Zelcry, maybe.
That I'll give Floyd that. And what happened was he wanted me to do it on Drag's channel or the Magic Sandwich Show. And for what I understand, Drag has both channels, and I made it very clear that that's not going to happen. Drag knows why.
No, actually, I kind of co-own Magic Sandwich Shows, not just mine, but okay.
He's lying about me on his YouTube channel. He keeps profiting off of me on his channel regarding slander. So I absolutely refuse to go on his platform unless I'm being paid. That is why I'm making such a big...
Now, mind you, and I've told some of y'all this in Discord, is that I have offered to have him on my channel and pay him. And he can't actually lie and say that I didn't, because he knows I have, because I've done that in the past. If there was one, I think actually our last discussion where he came on, where people were, I think they were just being facetious. Those fucking itches, Jesus. I think there were 1 or 2 super chats like, here Gary, go get you something to drink. And then he had heard it. He heard it through my microphone. Like, oh, was that super chat for me? I was like, here, you want it? Here you go. And I sent it to him via Cash App and said, oh, cool. I'm going to give me something cold to drink. So he can't say that I've never done that. Or I've never offered it either. Because I have. I both. So it's like, lobster bits and titty pics. Can I send honorary titty pics of others as I don't suffice my own to be worthy? You know what? Send them anyway. Titties of all shapes and sizes.
Big issue about that. The next person that wanted to debate me was saying I was running from him. He wanted to debate me on how well I knew science, and he wanted to go on a neutral platform. I said, fine, I will debate you, but you're going to have to pay me, because he was being very disrespectful in his emails that he was sending me. I said, fine, if you want me to debate you, you're going to pay me, and you're going to abide by certain rules. He didn't want to do it. See, these atheists want you to go to their YouTube channels so that they can receive super chats and receive revenue for what they're doing.
But I've already told Gman that I don't need you to come on my channel. Now, will there be an uptick in viewers? Yeah, but I don't really care. I was happy when I had like 1,000 fucking views on a video for the first. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now what? Nothing, right? Because it's pennies compared to like actual, like if you should be proud of having like 100,000 views. That's a pretty good fucking video on YouTube. Even 60 to 80,000. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty decent. But like, so what? Right? I got like 170 people watching now. Okay, and like okay. What? It's the same people who've been super chatting and shit have been a part of my audience when it was less than 100 people. So it really bothers him when y'all do that super chat shit and y'all start putting stuff up there, because whoever's running back and telling him, I'm guessing they're not tallying how much each stream. They're just mentioning stuff like every so often. But it's like, why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care at all? You can go and someone send a chat. You could just open super chats and stuff. Like he has his Cash App under his main account. And I don't want to say it like he's my main account. He says it like it's a secret weapon. Don't make me go get my main account. Like, but no, he actually does do that, and he'll promote his. Well, when he had PayPal, he promoted his PayPal during his G podcast. So it's like, why you profit off of what you do with the Black Hebrew Israelites? So it's like, what is your argument?
And you get nothing. I've been doing this for 10 years on the internet. Anybody can go look on the archives on my main channel, and you can go look on anybody else's channel. I've never asked for anything.
That is a lie.
Going on anybody's channel, I think the last 8 years I've been on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So I may have been. Hold on. I may have been too quick. He has never asked anything to go on anyone's channel. Now that I do agree with. That's what he's talking about right here is very, very recent. The fucking Sinister Porpoise said, I'll debate Gman on cookies and cream versus bukkake. I think you're serious about that. You're just nasty. You're just nasty. How about Gokun? How about that? You debate him on what is better, bukkake or Gokun? Which I think one would follow the other, actually. Yeah, one would technically follow the other. Okay, anyway, don't look up Gokkun. Don't look that up. It's nasty. Watch people look it up. But freedom. I got this. This I agree with.
I have been watching Drag since the cowardness of Gman when Drag was playing in the sandbox.
That's a long time. Yeah, the sandbox is a reference to the National Training Center, if you guys didn't get that. It's a military reference.
I ain't gonna say the last 10, because that's not true. The last 2 years, I just started making a stink about getting paid on going some of these channels.
Yeah, I would say within the last year or so, he's really, because like the last 2 years, he's kind of sort of mentioned it like 2 years ago, but he really wasn't serious, because he's actually come on my channel since then. I've not given him any fucking money. But now, like in the last 8 months, he's been really, really serious about it.
But the last 8 years, all you had to do was call me out, and I was there. If I heard a rumor, if I heard somebody breathing
this is partially true. Stock account, Billy is the worst. Hashtag deport Billy to Cuba. Aw, and he's Puerto Rican, so they'll kill him.
My name on their channel, and I knew I can get a link, I would have been on that channel. And I would have been debating the person or talking to the person about my faith or whatever. And then Brett Keane sat me down. Some other brothers in Christ sat me down and started explaining to me what was going on when I went in these rooms. Why their viewership was going up. The whole concept of super chats. The whole concept of how they're making money.
Now, there's a little bit of irony here where Brett Keane is informing someone else on how exploitation works. That everyone just sit for a second and just appreciate the fact that it's Brett Keane teaching Gman about how to exploit someone. Just saying.
Money by having me come to their platforms, which is interesting because this is why they always want me to come to their channels, but they never want to come to mine.
That's actually a lie. Again, how many of y'all saw me on his channel like just not even a month ago when he had on Irate Alex and FabFit Geeky and Lubis, and I went on his channel several times and I pointed this out to him on Skype and via whatever, but he's lying about that. That this is an absolute lie. Anyone who watches the channel can see me on his channel last month.
And that's why they're laughing at me regarding live viewers. I didn't know what the joke was. I know what it is now. And it's going to be a problem on YouTube because of it now. All right? That's why I'm being laughed at about live viewers. You guys think that my channel is monetized and I'm getting super chats. On this...
Okay. So, if you thought that he understood the comments about him not getting like viewership, you were wrong. You're wrong. All of you are wrong. Because the more live viewers you get, then that correlates to the more money you get if you were monetized, which that's actually not the case. But it's such a simple insult that he has jumped through so many hoops to come to the wrong conclusion. You have to work to be this dumb. You really have to work to be this fucking stupid. But this is G-Man. This is why we watch the G's, okay?
This channel, I don't get super chats yet. And I don't, and this channel is not monetized yet.
He's not, oh, hold on, wait. Y'all know, I'm about to grab that soundboard. Y'all know I'm about to play. Preaching, where is it? Where is it? How does he fucking spell it? There we go.
People want to get on here and slander for filthy lucre's sake. People want to get on here and slander for filthy lucre's sake.
Filthy lucre's sake.
I stole $3,000.
The fuck is this? T Diesel says this is for G-Man, but he doesn't watch, right? Of course he doesn't watch it. Of course he doesn't have people watching and going back and telling him, hey, what's going on, folks? How you doing?
But that's why you guys are joking around about all these live shows. Now, something else that because even before this information was coming to me, when Brett started talking to me about this, and he started telling me what the Drunken Peasants was making every time I went on the show.
Oh, this is interesting because I told him this years ago. When I mean years ago. I was probably still in Maryland. And I said, well, they're making, money. I mean, good money from you acting like a fucking ass. And what do you get? I get to preach the gospel. Do they at least toss you $20 for showing up? No, I just want to preach. Okay, cool. Preach the gospel, man. Do you, buddy. But now he attributes like this little bit of information to Brett Keane. That's interesting. Me and him specifically talked about Drunken Peasants and how, you know what? Yeah, if you ain't getting nothing, then it's like, that's kind of fucked up because this dude is funny, like what he does and does not remember. I could probably still pull up the PayPal receipt for me sending him money probably 8 years ago for a fucking laptop. Like, I've sent him money before over the years, but it's easy for him to forget that, real easy. But some of y'all who've been watching me forever, y'all remember it.
Freedom. G-Man loves Bakaki from DBZ Cosplay.
Ew.
He actually did the research and found out how much they were making when I showed up on their show, and I didn't know, and I didn't care. Whoever on YouTube has ever talked to me longer than a year, oh, I don't care. All right, but I care now. Because when I went on the Drunken Peasants, I don't know if it was the last 2 times or the last 3 times, I specifically went to the host and I said, are you collecting super chats for this? He said, yes. What is my percentage? And he said, nothing. Now, at that particular time, I was joking. But I'm understanding what this is all about now.
Wait, hold on. So you mean to fucking tell me that you went to the cat and was like, hey, if you making money, we making money, right? So I get 5-10% something of this? And he says, no, bitch, you get nothing. Be glad you're even here. No, well, I was just joking. So why the fuck are you complaining right now? Like, if you knew that was the deal, and you continued to go, who's a fucking idiot here? They're making money off, okay, you knew it's on the table, it's right there in front of you, that is the deal, here's how it is, my way or the highway. I don't get it. Why are you complaining? Well, you were just joking. I don't joke about fucking money. Not like that, unless I'm talking to, well, I don't talk to Sam and joke about money. That triggers him. But let's just, like, come on now. Come on. Like, this is fucking performance. Stop it. Did someone just become a member? What was that? That was, the fuck was that? I seen a little guy running something. Whoever became a member. Ha! Ha! Got him!
Now, for non-believers now. Here on YouTube. And yes, some Christians, because originally Christian Mario was saying that this was his career.
Vigilant Christian Mario spent like $500,000 on fucking cocaine and hookers. I think he's the last dude you need to reference.
Gman, if you stop muting people on your channel, stop wanting answers to questions that you ask, be your answer. Maybe you'll get a little more respect.
No, Nick James, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's that evil Dragnauct telling people not to take him seriously. It's not any of you at all coming to your own conclusions based on his fucking behavior. No. It can't be that. You all are not independent thinkers. You're not adults. You can't come to these conclusions independently. You have to hear it from me, and then once you hear it from me being the source of all misery in his life, that's how you come to that. There you go. Because it sounds like I'm being facetious, but he actually believes that. It would be funny if it was a joke. I am not joking. He literally believes that. The only way that you guys go, hey, fuck this dude. Like, I can't even talk to him because he keeps interrupting me. He keeps making up shit. It's like, why am I even bothering? Because I highlight that and I go, look, here we go again. He thinks that somehow you could not have come up with that on your own based on watching his interactions or having the interaction yourself. You had to hear it from me. He honestly believes that, and Veckel and True Empiricism and these other fucking clowns, they bolster that belief because they're just as fucking stupid. And yes, and Vaughn too. Ha, I'm glad you got your kids taken away. You should never have kids ever in life, you miserable fuck. Anyway, Angry Roach says, you don't get money, you get exposure. Remember that. Feel like that's like fucking one of those indie artists. He said, you gotta do it for the exposure, man.
Who else was going through something on here and lost there? I think even what's his name, FOEKS, and a couple of other people who lost their platform or whatever, and they wasn't able to make a living.
Yeah, you wanna know why FOEKS got in that situation? There's some big no-nos with FOEKS, but let's skip over the legal issues that he had that strangely resemble what Steve's going through. But let's skip over that and just go, okay, well, he had some issues. Oh, okay, all right, cool. So did John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, he had some issues too. Not a big deal, a little run-in with the law, a little bump with the law, a little bit of litigation. Nah.
I do not depend on YouTube to pay my bills.
Neither do I. This is lobster bisque money. And tires. Yeah, I did buy some new tires. I did that before things got bad. And buying Xavier lunch and breakfast and second lunch and pre-dinner and brunch and second dinner. Yeah.
I can tell you that right now. I work which is why you don't see me on here all the time. But that's the reason why a lot of them want you to come to their platforms. They don't want to have no conversation. They want to bring you on there to make up stuff about you so that they can make money.
Well, here's the thing. It would be a lot easier for me just to sit here and make up stuff than try to wrangle you at a time that may be inconvenient for me, have you interrupt me. That doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't. If I just wanted to make up stuff, I don't need you to be here for that, you idiot. I don't. At all.
Gman gets more man 55 than a truck stop toilet set.
Ew.
You understand what I'm saying? One thing I love, and a lot of you probably wondering, why don't you do this on your main channel? Because my main channel is a different story. My main channel is a totally different story. I have a bunch of faithful donors on my on.
People want to get on here and slander for filthy lucre's sake.
Now, I didn't have to tell y'all that. I didn't have to say, you know what, G-Man actually making money hand over fist on his other channel. He just told you himself. Just saying. G-Man seeing how much he can make from that particular block of individuals. But if you look at the content, how is his content much different than mine? The target's different, but it's not that much different because he's reviewing Black Hebrew Israelites instead of, you know, just his own cavalcade. I guess, yeah, they're his own cavalcade of idiots. Okay. But there are people, there are Christians who have actual jobs and who enjoy his interaction with the Black Hebrew Israelites, and so they pay him to pay his ministry bill. That's what he calls it. And he makes decent money doing that because he found out, hey, I saw my other former Christians, brothers in Christ doing it. I can too. Oh yeah. So don't mistake G-Man for not monetizing this stuff. He does it. It's just not traceable in the same way because it goes through, well, it was going through his PayPal. Now it's going through his Cash App. There's nothing to pop up. There's nothing up here to show you how much, but you heard it.
On my main account. That helps me out when I need it. All I got to do is ask. They're not atheists. They're not people who are only concerned about themselves.
If you weren't concerned about yourself, you'd give G-Man money.
You understand what I'm saying? So on my G-Man channel, you'll never hear me talking like this because the people that's on my main channel help me out. Is when I get on this channel, and remember now, we keep hearing about how in populations where it's predominantly atheists, it's a very peaceful environment. On this YouTube channel, read the comment section.
Yes, because the comment section on a page on the internet is akin to an entire civilization. That is a complete yes, G-Man. Oh my fucking god, if he wonders why people don't take him seriously. That you're comparing apples to hand grenades at this point. That's not even remotely relatable. So people leaving you nasty comments is akin to like violence in a country? Really? You're feeling, god damn, man, you are sensitive.
Who is the predominant members in my live chat, and who are the ones that's causing the most harm in the live chat? It is
causing the most harm in the live chat. Now, I want to know which one of you motherfuckers is going in his live chat with knives and daggers and fucking AT-4 rocket launchers. Like, who's doing that? Who is bringing an AK to this fucking party and just spraying motherfuckers? Like, what causing the most harm in his live chat? What is his Cash App? That's a good question. Let me pull up my Cash App. I wonder why his Cash App stuff would be on mine, in my receipts. I'm wondering. I'm gonna play this and get back to y'all. I need to figure out how the fuck this thing works. Okay. I know I've sent the money. There he is, G-Man. G-Man 3233. That's his Cash App. Yeah, Gman 3233. If y'all wondering what his Cash App is. Now, why would I have his Cash App information, guys? There you go. I wonder why I would have that in my phone. Wonder why I can look up a receipt. Man, that's an interesting note I put there.
Is the atheist community. Don't give me that garbage that when a society has more atheists in it, that the crime is lower. That's baloney. All of the stuff that's going on in our community right now that's being done illegally is being done by atheists.
Illegally.
And they're going to see why this video is important moving forward. You're going to see what I mean. Because that brings me to my other point. All right? As a matter of fact, are there any more examples where they're stealing? But anyway, if they're stealing your content...
Wait. Stealing... Okay, so hold on. We went from fair use to stealing content. Where I missed something. Something happened.
Your likeness. And they're not following the rules. And there are specific rules regarding fair use if they're making money. Meaning there's only a certain amount of time the video can be talking. Let's say they're responding to a video I did. I have to be talking for a specific amount of time. They have to stop it and they have to critique it.
Really? So, I mean, if I just let you talk just like that, and then I stop and I give my opinion about it, that would be within the bounds of fair use. I just want to make sure, because not like I do that all the time. Every time I review one of his videos.
They don't do that. They're not protected under fair use. I don't think a lot of people know that. And God knows there's a bunch of videos on YouTube that are monetized that are not protected by fair use.
Okay, let's talk about them. If people are just taking your stuff, my man, then you got a case. You got a case. But seeing as the issue seems to always, sometimes, allegedly, maybe, revolve around me, I don't think you have that issue here. I'm actually fairly careful with how I review your material. I mean, you give me enough to work with, and I have a lot to say, so it works out pretty well.
But it gets better. There's Hannibal and Monty on here. And this is one of the best examples I have of crookery here on
crookery
here on YouTube. And yes, I know that I just used a word that's not a word to a lot of you, but to me it is. So I'm going to use it. Remember your subjectiveness and how the dictionary only talks about usages of words, but not the meaning.
Actually, I think crookery might be a word. I think that actually is. Actually, let me double check. I think crookery is a word. He might actually have a point here. Crookery. Yeah, no, crookery is a word.
Hypocrites. But anyway, Hannibal and Monty made an intro about me, which I find to be very entertaining. I literally sang it to my friends. I go, G-Man, G-Man.
He still doesn't realize that fucking intro makes fun of him. Like, he still hasn't figured that shit out.
You know, and I even do the $3,000 thing. I do the whole, you got the audacity, and I sing it. I'm thinking about putting it on my rap playlist that I have on my channel. But I specifically went to them and I said I wanted to use this intro on my channel. They told me no. Then they tried to charge me $3,000 that they...
What? Demon, take 2 seconds. Take 2 seconds to think why they would charge you $3,000. Why would that be the price to the song? You take 2 fucking seconds as to why you were told that. Just come on, man. G-Man. G-Man. Come on. You can't be this dense. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
I stole $3,000. I stole $3,000. I am the Black Knight. I stole $3,000. I want to debate you so bad it's not even funny. I am salivating at the opportunity to... Whew. I love being G-Man. I stole $3,000. Love it. Love being G-Man. Love it.
Sock accounts, $2 Canadian. It's what the fuck is that? Oh. I see what you did there. The Riley Reid meme that keeps going around. Yes, you're clever, Soccer Count. You're very clever.
Okay, they tried to charge me $3,000 for something that's not even there.
It's just still, it's right over his head. Right over his fucking head. You are absolute genius, my man. Just bravo. Bravo.
For something that is not even theirs.
And he's mad.
Freedom! Freedom!
So out of my friends, I'm one of the few atheists. I don't have a history deceiving people for money like my Christian friends do. Now take my bride, get the kids some ice cream, smile with horns.
I'm going to presume that you meant bribe and not bride. I mean, I will take your bride if you're just giving her away. I mean, if that's what we're doing too. But yeah, no, I will definitely. I'll see if he wants some. What's that fucking place? Marble Slab. That's what it is. Marble. It used to be Maggie Moo's. I'll get him some Marble Slab later today. I think the missus is actually coming home in about 2 hours, so I'll see if she wants something too.
They never once, you will never find an email from Hannibal or Monty getting permission from me to use that many parts of my likeness, because apparently this is owned. I can right now go to their YouTube channel and I can DMCA them if I wanted to. Right now.
So Tad had just sent Gman money, and I didn't know you could put screenshots and shit in here. I did not know that. So evidently you can send people screenshots of shit in Cash App. It said, for one apology video, please. You should have sent them a big ass, just like a big cock diesel fucking swole dude, and just I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying send him a big old swole dude, but still, that'd been funny. But you sent them a screenshot of the stream and him looking fucking mad. Oh, he's gonna take that money. He's definitely gonna take that fucking money. I get an email every time. Oh, I need to do my Japanese thing today. Okay, anyway. No, he meant take his wife. I'll take that too.
Anybody else who used it. I didn't even know this. Why? Because they never got permission from me, and they're profiting off of this. Hence the title of this video. I'll say it to entertain some of you. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. Yeah, I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. Yeah. I find that to be very entertaining when I'm listening to it. That's why I didn't care.
I love it. Sinister Porpoise says Gman's understanding of copyright law is amazing. Sinister Porpoise, you kind of knew. It's okay. I can't even call it an understanding. Gman's perspective on how the American legal system works is so skewed that I can't even begin to tell you how he thinks it works, other than specific instances that he has mentioned or certain weird scenarios. Like, okay, so I'll briefly try to give you an example of something that he believes, but I'm not sure where he even gets it from. So Gman's under the presumption that you can expedite litigation against someone if you're already going through the penal system. Let me be more explicit here. If, let's say, I want to begin some type of litigation, a civil claim against another person. We'll say person Y, okay? So I am person X. As person X, I want to start litigation against person Y. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of resources. So I, as person X, am going to go to person Y and possibly, I don't know, commit a crime, assault and battery, something like that. Or just destruction of property. I go and firebomb their car or something. I get arrested, right, as person X. Then, as I'm speaking to a judge and hearing all the charges against me, I am then going to assert some type of interjection in the conversation between me and the judge and go, hey, while I'm already here, there's the guy that I just committed a crime against. Yeah, I got some issues with that guy. And then charges will magically be brought against that person at some point. I can't tell you why he thinks that's the fucking case, but he's literally outlined that before. Actually, multiple times. I don't understand where he gets this idea from. But he's actually talked about coming here to Texas and committing a crime against me, and then while he's in fucking jail, go, hey, Mr. Policeman, that Dragnauct guy, yeah, the one that I'm in here, he was saying some shit about me on the internet. I don't care for it too much. Could you arrest him too? Put him in here.
A bunch of individual clips for a bunch of different videos combined together falls 100% under fair use. Good luck with that strike.
I stole $3,000.
Who the fuck sent me food? Oh, so someone sent me something for Mrs. Drag. Oh, for Mrs. D. Okay. I'll make sure. Oh, who was it? Angry Roach. That's what's up, man. Yeah, so I will let Mrs. Drag know that you sent her some food, and I'll put it in the fucking microwave so when she gets home in 2 hours, she'll be able to eat that. I need to read out the super chats. I recognize my dyslexic bride. Oh, you didn't have to send more money to correct it, man. You could. I was just gonna fuck with you. Bunch of yeah. So, G-Man doesn't actually get how fair use works. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but he has no idea. Like because I've not seen him sit down and read it, and then or have someone who understands just a little bit explain it to him. I do know that back when he was talking to Nate sat him down and explained to him the certain aspects of how this all works from a legal perspective. But since he's no longer friends with Nate, Nate's legal expertise somehow goes out of the window. And I've noticed that for a lot of people lately. If you don't like Nate, then all of a sudden his experience as a law enforcement officer and as an attorney and as an assistant district attorney somehow go out of the window. I'm not sure how that works, but evidently internet logic. Ken Hoven CPA says, I support GLML. G-Man's life matters less. I want to disagree with that, but I can't. I really can't.
Freedom. Ah, he refunded it. UTI man might be sad. Another bribe. Gee, man, you are so smart, lol. Sarcasm.
Wait, so yeah, I'm looking at the screenshot. So he refunded your money. Wait, so he wants money, and you send his ass money, and he gets mad. There's no, you can't win with this motherfucker. You can't win. You can't win. At all. So it's just, man, I don't know where, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I've offered him, say, hey, come on here, you can berate me. I'm gonna let you say what the fuck you want. You want to cut a super chats, I'll tally them up. And I'll give you, what, 10, 15%? I don't give a fuck. So that's fine. I've already told him that. You got Angry Roach, you got my wife KFC? Really? You racist.
I'm caring now because I'm starting to understand what you people are all about now. You're using Christians to try to get rich on YouTube or to try to make money on YouTube.
I don't care. Absolutely. I know that there are some creators out there who want to use like this as like their primary income. More power to them. I couldn't. And why did I got over 200 fucking live viewers? God, where all you people come from? Why are y'all watching this? Why? Why are you watching this? This is stupid. Why are you watching this? Why are you watching? Yeah, Alain Provid. I know the last term is yo. I see a ka. Is that ma? I can't read katakana, so you already fucked up there. I see the katakana in there. I can read some of the hiragana characters. That's it. I have no idea what you just put. But did somebody else just send me something? I hear my phone fucking going off. Why are y'all sending me shit? But this is interesting, G-Man. You're upset from people doing what you do. And I maintain, I've said that for years. G-Man doesn't like when people do what you do, but do it better. And it's jealousy. This is what I come to find out. Lockdown, what else are we going to be doing? You know what? That's a good point, CRISPR. That's a good point. Actually, CRISPR is a guy on Facebook who wants to discuss the merit of a recent epidemiology paper from University of Denver, I think. And he had not read it, but he was arguing that he wants to discuss how it's political. And I was like, well, have you read it? No. I was like, okay, how about you want to come on stream and we'll sit down and discuss it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. So that might be happening today, tomorrow. He's taking a nap. I don't know. But anyway.
And like I said, Steve McRae, I'm going to really look into this. And I'm going to see whether or not you and Kyle did anything illegal by paying other people for going on the show, but not paying me. And I promise you, sir.
It's not illegal. You're just saying getting paid. Someone asked a good question. Will you ever do any Lucas Werner content anymore? So the issue is that his content is really short. Really, really short. And I was looking at Lucas Werner today. Earlier, where I was. Oh, here we go.
Comic? Well, it's your problem. Do that! You could be dating me now, but you're age phobic. Bigotry? Yeah, racism sucks. They have a better story of a struggle than what I've gone through, for sure. But your age phobia. Do that.
So, long story short, Lucas Werner needs vagina, and right now, Stupid Horror Energy is recovering, so someone else is going to have to jump on that. Right now.
Promise you. I guarantee you. The uncomfort I'm going to put you through, if I find out you did something illegal, that you did something illegal regarding me, this is going to be a big problem. You ain't going to be worrying about getting paid from Kyle. You're going to be worrying about getting in trouble if I find out that's true. Now, mind you, I heard this from Drag. I don't believe anything this guy tells me.
Well, you said earlier that I've been telling you stuff and it's been pretty accurate recently. So did anybody else catch that earlier, where he actually validates that I've been giving him accurate information up until this point? And so now all of a sudden he doesn't believe anything that I tell him. Raise your hand if y'all caught that contradiction. So you just let Gman talk long enough, and he will start to contradict himself. Just let him keep talking. That's why I love him being on my channel. I just ask him exactly what he's already said and wait for him to say, "Oh no, I never said that." Okay, all right, buddy.
But so far, based on what I've seen on here and talking to people behind the scenes, it kind of sounds like it's true. So I may owe Dragnauct a huge apology regarding the whole.
And again, I said that I had heard that and it was a rumor and that I don't know, and I definitely qualify what the fuck I said. But okay.
Kyle and Steve are crazy thingy, but I'm telling you, they better pray that that's not true. Especially you, Kyle. Especially you, because you lied to me about a lot of stuff in the beginning of all of this.
What, Kyle lied to you? Really? You don't say.
All right. So with that being said, Christians, this is what you need to do. If you see one of your videos, and listen to me, you need to do this, because if you don't do anything, nothing's going to change. It's kind of like the KKK going around lynching black people all over the city, and all you got to do is tell the police, but none of you will get off your behinds and go tell the police, so therefore more and more people are getting lynched. You got to do something, okay? If you see one of your videos on somebody else's YouTube channel and you did not give them permission, and they are profiting off of it, and you ask them to give you part of the ad revenue or part of the super chats or whatever, and they choose not to do it, even if you think you're going to lose, drag them to court. Drag them to court. Make them spend some money.
So if this is wonderful. So even if you don't think that you're going to win, drag them to court so that they can lose some money. So if you're going to lose the case, then won't that, you know what? Gman, you're right. I endorse fully. Absolutely, Gman. Please go. This is a great idea. Wonderful idea.
And you do it per video. Per video. Why do you think I never cared about Sabella downloading or archiving my channel? I don't care, because I know what I can do when I'm ready. You understand what I'm saying? Plus, Sabella might be downloading it, because if I'm a judge, I'm thinking, okay, maybe Sabella's a fan of my channel and she just wants to hold on to my videos for entertainment purposes. I already know what the arguments that she can make. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even waste my time with that. I haven't even seen these videos on YouTube.
So if Gman is interpreting the law through his personal. One of the first things that I learned back when I was a business administration major and I had to take that business law class everyone has to take is that you can't view the law based on what you personally want.
Slap suits will lose you money, not the person you are suing.
Shh, don't tell him shit, Jeremy. Don't tell him a goddamn thing. Let him believe what he wants.
Freedom. I'm cool with that making fun of me. I do it on a daily to myself. Making Gman mad is fun for me. Now take my bribe. I need more crying Gman videos.
Oh man, you people are sick. Sick people. Absolutely sick. Terrible ass people. But this is what's really interesting about Gman. He's not even trying to be impartial. He's not even giving the facade of being an objective individual evaluating a case. But it's hard for people to do that. As much as a lot of us like to, we're skeptical, we're rational, and all that bullshit, it's actually very hard to do. It's an active process. Gman doesn't even try, right? He just gave Sabella an out, right? He's just like, here's your alibi. If I'm a judge, I'm going to give you an alibi in this case. It is it's like the exact opposite of what you would kind of do, but it's vexatious litigation. Yeah, you know what? We may have to coin that term. We have to coin that term because it's amazing. It's amazing. Where does he get this from? I honestly, because people have asked me, I don't know. And he's not been able to really tell me, and so now he's on his fuck Dragnauct state. Actually, speaking of fuck Dragnauct, some of y'all brought this to my attention. I can't believe I was supposed to do this at the very beginning, and I forgot it. He just uploaded this. I have decided not to listen to the vote of reason, the church, or I've decided to listen to the vote of reason, the church, and not listen to trolls atheists based on the comments I've gotten from atheists. Drag in the Geek Room will remain blocked from my channel. They haven't learned anything. They want to waste my time. No video responses with a C will be made. I'm not interested in going to their channels for Cartoon Network convos. I will accept serious discussion with atheists provided they have a good reputation or meet my conditions. Shout out to Floyd for our last convo. I enjoyed it. Oh man. So this is and I said yes. I'm blocked, by the way, because I was like, don't be a bitch. Your vote counts. Should I unblock Dragnauct and start making it a point to respond to Drag's videos as well as the Geek Room? Or should I keep ignoring them? If yes, I want a good reason. If no, then the answer is fine. Each Christian I actually know is worth 50 votes. each Christian he knows is worth 50 votes. So why even ask people if that's the case? Like if that's the weird like standard that you have, like this, what makes you think you're going to get 50 people even on here? But it's so fucking sensitive. If there's little interest or bad reason, I'll just keep ignoring him. So it's like he wants engagement, but he doesn't want engagement. Like this sends such a mixed message. But man, if y'all look in here, you'll see what's his fucking face, Spoken, little sensitive ass. Where are you at, Spoken? Who Colleen Anderson? You're too scared. It's TOO, ma'am. TOO. You're too scared to unblock him. That's why the stupid question. Why does a grown man need to ask such a stupid question? That's a good question. Because if you don't unblock him, then you can blame it on your followers. Is that it? Maybe. Why are you dodging discussions? I've offered 3 times. You keep dodging. Call him out. Yaddle guy, you're only responding to people telling you not to respond. So why even ask? Yeah, the yes votes are winning. Yes, Vaughn, you're right. You're going to jail. Fuck yes. You're going to fucking jail. Look at Skeptical Steve be a troll. You're a fucking troll. Metal Slugs, I said yes only because you're such adorably excitable. Lols Cal. Trick is now to figure out whether the yes votes are here line with your intentions or not. Try a poll to find out. Oh, positively glad that troll TDs. Why are there two options that are essentially the same conclusion? You're asking a question that has a yes or no to it, but you make multiple choice with two no options, one yes option. You say his name and Matt Dillahunty in almost every video you make, so how would it be any different? Good point. Is there only difference that in one of these options that you admit that you watch his videos, and the other you pretend to watch them? You pretend you don't watch them while still referencing things that you've done or said in recent videos. You ain't responding to that. You ain't responding. Isabella, is there a work on that promise apology option? Nope. Here's Mr. Sensitive. What else is there between you two? You said it all. Just ignore him and focus on your gospel. That's probably some of the most sage advice he's going to get, honestly. I'm quite sure you pray and ask God if you should continue with drag, you'll get a resounding no. It's just toxic. Absolutely. Absolutely toxic. I completely agree. The toxicity comes from him. I'm just an asshole. I'm not saying that I'm not toxic, but you get what you give. You bring me toxic bullshit, I'm gonna throw toxic bullshit at you. Just saying. Man, I agree. There you go. Suck that dick, G-Man. Suck that dick. There you go, buddy.
YouTube.
Did somebody, what was that? Was that another fucking member? I don't know what the fuck that was. Who was that?
She keeps saying she got this archive, and I've never seen it.
It's on her fucking channel. I have it. Like, it's right where? Like, it's actually, I'm not showing y'all that. Nope. Y'all not seeing my playlist. Fuck you.
So, what you need to do is, if you see them illegally, not legally, because
illegally,
they are protected under fair use, and certain.
Why do you have to tell everybody else who can read this fact? Like I'm pretty sure the people you actually, I can't even say that. I forgot my own little rule. When he says Christians, he's talking about the idiots that follow him, like True Empiricism and Veckel and fucking Spoken, and they're not okay. You know what? Continue.
And circumstances. Okay, there's nothing you can do about that. They can take portions of your copyright and material, and they can profit off of it, and they'll be able to go to court and point that out. However,
yes, that's a community.
If they're doing things that they are not protected under fair use, you know what I mean? If they are doing things that are not protected under fair use, you got a case against them, and you can sue them. And you're going to win. Listen to me. They can hide their faces all they want. Okay? Once you point it out to YouTube what's going on, and when you point out to whatever state they live in or whatever information you can get on them, that's really all you need. Any ad revenue that's going to them, any monies that they're getting is going to be transferred to you.
It works like that too. My GI Bill money is going directly to Gman. I promise. Mother just sent me a text.
I have used what do you call them?
I stole $3,000.
Who stole $3,000? Nick James. I'm a member now. Yeah. Okay, that's for you. All right. Welcome to the bribe factory. I don't know what we would call it. Dragoons. That's what we're called. That's right. But we take that so seriously here. Super serious, in fact.
Exotic beats music. And then YouTube will tell me that there's a copyright claim that's been made on my YouTube channel. Not one of the types where you get a DMCA. It's the type where if I don't give them the proper credit, whenever my video shows up, they make money off of it. You understand what I'm saying? Exotic Beats make money off of it. Lion Prime Beat Productions make money off of the beats that I use when I use their beats. And then I have my own beats that belong to me.
You make beats? Oh, jeez. How do you wait? How do you make the beats for your songs, but you can't stay on the beat that you made? How does that work? That's like me making a cake that I can't eat. Like how the fuck does that? What? How do you make a beat and then not be able to stay on the beat you made? You made it. Wouldn't you make a beat that would align with kind of what? Just how are you this inept? How is this possible? Can a G-man make a beat he can't stay on? It's like it's the new can a god make a boulder he can't lift? This is, oh my god.
And I'm noticing people are dumb and they're using them without actually my stuff is presently right now being copyrighted. It doesn't matter what they make, it's gonna be mine later.
Okay.
So it doesn't make a difference. And the word is not copyright, by the way. It's not just copyright. It's something else it's called. And for right now, for some reason, I can't think of it. But it has another term to it. Somebody's watching and you know it, and you can let me know. That'd be great. Because if you show me what it is, then I'll be able to confirm it. Trademark. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Vaughn, for all things legal. How are you getting? How are you and the kids, by the way? You getting them back? The Kentucky CPS still haunting you?
Yeah. So pretty soon, with certain videos, you're gonna notice that I'm either gonna be doing things where you're gonna see it trademark, you can use with permission, copywritten, you can use with permission.
I just realized I'm about to end this in a few minutes because we're about the halfway mark. I just realized something. He doesn't know how copyright actually works. He doesn't actually know the process of registering. Let's say copyright and trademarks, different things. He doesn't know the process that you would use to validate a piece of intellectual property or whatever invention, whatever, right? To say that this is legally mine. He doesn't actually know how to do that. But it's interesting. Freedom! Very, very, wow.
Freedom!
Beat the UTI Meat Productions.
Beat the UTI Meat. That's nasty. I think he doesn't actually understand how that works. And I don't know why I'm fucking surprised, but so it sounds like what he's saying is either a watermark that says trademark or copyright or something, or something in his description that says this is Gman's and you can't have it. Na boo boo. Like that's kind of what it sounds like. So this is fun. This is going to be interesting.
And then I'm gonna tell YouTube if anybody's using it, whatever ad revenue they're getting is gonna start coming to my YouTube channel. It's gonna start coming to me rather.
You can have it.
And I'm gonna have my proof because I'm gonna have my papers and everything. That's why I don't care what people are doing right now. I'm going to counter a lot of this soon, especially that Audacity rap. Because, like I said, I never gave him...
He's going to copyright claim the Audacity.
And Monty permission for that. And then they tried to sell it to me for $3,000. In a live show. Listen to me. I don't call people names on YouTube for the sake of calling people names. Some people just do some really dumb things here on YouTube.
He doesn't call people names just to call them. Okay, G-Man. All right.
Some of you are laughing and whatnot. Look it up. Look it up. Let me go out there and take various parts of Star Wars scenes and turn it into a music video without getting their permission and try to profit on it. And watch what happens.
This is going to be interesting. I know I say that for everything, but this is genuinely going to be interesting. So I think I'm gonna pause it here. This is good. This is my 26 minutes out of 50. Yeah. This is a good part right here. Okay. Trademark applies to trade. So G-Man now is in a trade. Yes. Rough trade maybe. I see what you did there. Nasty. This is going to be a new saga. What do we call this? The trademark saga? I don't know. What do we... Man, wow. We got the house saga. We got the fucking... the Shield Squad saga. This is going to be the trademark war or something. Some stupid shit. Like, I don't know. This is shaping up to be very interesting. So I'm going to go and check my emails and Pornhub. And then I'm going to get out of here. Try to do something constructive today. We'll see. No promises. Can't get into my school email because I think they're doing an email migration. So if there was a lecture today, I sure as hell missed it.
I stole $3,000.
Who stole $3,000? Who did it? Who fucking did it? Stupid whore energy save. Or the shape-shifting monkey. My OC Sonic G-Man, no steals. Super whore energy says fair use, bitch.
Freedom.
My OC Sonic GMAN, no steals.
No takesies, backsies. That's what you have to say. So anyway, that's it. I'm done. Let me find. I don't think there's going to be a Or do I have another Gman video lined up? Oh, the video I showed at the end of last stream, that's from Skylar Fiction.
Freedom.
Sorry, G, the bell bottoms already own it.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that they get the money anytime I play the fucking intro, and they can have it. So, but he'll find out later. He'll find out later. So, on the law, you're gonna get the long dick of the law. Each and every one of us, we're getting it, all of us. So, check the Hannibal and Monty link for the merch store, and I should probably post that somewhere permanently. I gotta find that. So there's already some mugs and shit on there. At the end of this month, we're gonna have a Shanny Torture episode. Right now, Hannibal. I'm sorry, not Hannibal. Yeah, well, Hannibal is gonna be working on the song I think later, but right now Monty is doing the research, and so he's looking at a whole bunch of nasty cream pie videos and Shani eating videos and just Sandy being a racist cunt and all that wonderful shit. So hats off to Monty. And okay, somebody, whatever was ordered is going to be here in like 45 minutes. So Nick Bravo is no longer on the interwebs here on YouTube at least, and if you follow him on TikTok and you're not a 16-year-old girl, he seems to block you. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's weird. So I think I will do the video because someone was requesting that I read off all the names of the like the Kyle lawsuit, Steve McRae lawsuit thing, like y'all know, like the GoFundMe, all the fucking crazy ass names and comments, and give my opinion. So what I'm probably going to do is kind of do like a drag rants video, and I talk about a lot of things that I've been referencing lately as far as YouTube content creators and atheists who think that they're fucking the shit that they're really not, and kind of what's going on with me. I'm supposed to be on a few shows. I'm supposed to be giving a speech or something over Zoom this weekend for the Houston Oasis, one of my local atheist organization. It's like the ACA, but for like here in Houston. And I want to say I'm going to be on the Empathetic Atheist show. I'm going to be a Friendly Atheist show on the 16th, and I'm trying to remember when I'm supposed to be on Empathetic Atheist, and I gotta get the date for that because I did not put it in my phone, so I will update y'all on that. And so yeah, I will definitely let y'all know who want to see all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's it. Yep, that's it. And where is the Audacity? There it is. Let's do it.
The announcement is this: I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday, not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
Gman. You know you're breaking the law right now. I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir. I am not playing, Dragnauct.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the because you don't got no evidence.
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
No big business that I mean.
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Gman.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity.
Gman. Gman. My name is Gman. Gman.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
Y'all want to know something funny? Y'all know something real funny?
Effort in. The only two people that I will vouch for, Hannibal and Monty. I do not believe in putting real effort in. The only two people that I will vouch for